Well, hi folks, we've got some good news for you. Hang in there and watch the presentation and see, hopefully you haven't missed out. Well, this is George Beyrouthi from FS Securities, a stockbroking firm on the Gold Coast in Queensland. It is heaven on earth, we call it here. And it is so great when today my clients made money trading and investing. 3 trades where we traded options with long and short-term strategies. First of all, I will go into details on the Woodside Petroleum, that is the WPL, where there were 53% profit in 15 days trading. Well, there is also the Rio and the XJO, which is the ASX 200. Now, I'll give you a lot more details on the first trade, which is the Woodside Petroleum. Okay, we entered this trade on the 9th of January. That is 15 days ago. And from our technical analysis, we predicted that there was a good chance that the price of Woodside Petroleum may go up or down, but within a range. We thought that when we were here, when we entered the trade, where the candle was around the $32.42, there was a chance that it may bounce back after it gets to 34, and if it was to go the other way, it may get down to 31 and bounce back. If we were right and the Woodside Petroleum within the next 15 days traded within 34 and 31, we would make some money. So let's see how that eventually went. By the way, we never kept it a secret. And whether you were a client or not, we told everyone on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, we sent by email, we sent SMS to thousands of people have actually been engaged through Facebook sponsored ad. Now here we are to what we've done. To explain how that particular strategy works. It's a 4-leg trading put and call options. The strike price, which is the contract price for buying or selling the share, needed to cover the range that we thought WPL would remain within during the next 15 days. So we bought a put at $30.50, expiry today, 24th of January. We sold a put at 31.01, expiry today. We sold a call at 34.01, expiry 24th of January. And we bought a call at $34.50, that's expiry also 24th of January. Provided those 2 options where we sold the put and sold the call determined the range through which, because we received money when we sold that put and we received money when we sold the call. We actually bought the put and we bought the call as a protection. So if it goes below 31.01 or if it goes above 34.01, we don't lose a lot of money. However, we wanted actually to stay within that range where we received money here, we received money there, and we wanted to retain that money at the end of the expiry. Well, here are the trade. As I mentioned initially, as I said before, we sold 100 contracts at 34.01 call. We sold 100 contracts at 35.01, and to protect ourselves, we bought the call at $34.50 and we bought the put at $30.50. This is actually the payoff diagram that shows the line in the middle, that is the $0. Anything on the right hand side of that line is profit and anything below it is loss. There are 2 points here and there where there is a break even. Obviously we didn't want it to go below above 34.01 or below 31.01. If it does, we certainly don't want to go below, above the break even or below that break even on those 2 points. And of course, if you want to learn about options trading, all you have to do is come to us. We run a lot of education programs on options. In this particular case, the profit was 17 units, and the loss, if we were wrong, completely wrong, would be maximum of 32 units. It's a 53% reward over risk. Reward over risk. Anyway, what we've got here, the reason why I call it units, simply because depends on the number of contracts you're going to trade, and every contract has got 100 shares. So you can take that as $17, multiply by 100 shares, multiply by the number of contracts you entered. And today the market finished, guess where? And it finished, I'll show you exactly, at 33.85. So that meant that we ended up with profit. Now this is actually one of my clients' position, where he had the Woodside Petroleum options as well as the Rio options. This one was entered in September last year, a long term. This one was a short term, entered on the 14th of January and closed today at 24.01. This gentleman made $10,130 profit because all these options expired worthless. Another option for another person, that was also a one-day trade. We entered the trade on the 23rd of January. We exited today where the options expired, and a very small amount of money for just one day. That's not too bad, is it? Well, if you want to ask any questions, all you have to do is ask us. This is the information that we've got. You can always go to our website, www.fssecurities.com. You can always write to me at george@fssecurities.com.au. Happy trading, and I hope you enjoy that.